The woods we're in now have been generated by computer. It's what we're actually looking at is a magnificent car park. Hello, I need to walk for an hour every day or I don't get enough steps on the thing on my phone and I become very agitated. So I'm incorporating that into my job and going for a nice walk with Chris McCausland and Laura Smith, in which I hope they will remain silent. So, have either of you heard of prepping culture?
No, nothing to do with public school, boys.
Apparently not. Apparently, it's people who are preparing. Should be preparing, but prepping is what they're saying for the end of the world.
Oh, doomsday preppers in America.
Is that what
yeah.
Oh, right, doomsday? Yes, that.
Yes.
What do you think of that? Prudent or depressing?
The idea that you'd want to live through it is the thing that I don't get on board with. I mean, if it's going to happen, I'd rather be close to the epicentre.
That's
like
where I am.
first to go
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to be living in a bunker with eating
Tuna.
tin cat foods for the next God knows what.
Only if it happens to be broadcast on Dave, then you're up
Absolutely,
for it.
yeah. I mean, if there's a comedy slant to it.
No, you see, I totally agree, but I think there is a certain sort of person, I imagine these doomsday preppers are among them, who basically want it. They want the world to collapse.
I don't think there's such thing as a doomsday prepper that isn't also a gun fanatic.
Well, and this is it. They're deep in the mountains,
Yeah.
aren't they? They're deep in the bunkers.
They think they have the skills to survive. They think in a society that's collapsed more than they do in a society that hasn't. And so essentially, they're calling themselves preppers, but they're incredibly badly prepared for the environment they find themselves in. Yeah.
Underprepared for actually just normal human existence and getting a bus to work.
Yeah, and building up functional relationships in a professional environment and getting the requisite qualifications and remembering, not
to trim their beard.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I literally trimmed it yesterday,
Well,
so
that's
thank you for noticing.
You're made for this world.
Yeah. I sort of feel very, very much that a world even a slightly less receptive to my particular form of parasitism than this one is one in which I would swiftly expire.
There's a big zombie series on at the minute based on the computer game, isn't there? Was it The Last of Us?
I can't imagine it attracting you to the idea of an apocalypse, No.
No.
It's like Jaws put me off getting in the water.
Yeah.
I can't, watching a zombie film and going, do you know what? One day, maybe, that could be me.
Is it a positive sign, though, the fact that they've made that now as what is basically an escapist form of entertainment?
Yeah.
Does that mean that the great bookies of Hollywood reckon that society isn't going to collapse?
Well, I just think society, and possibly, but I think it's also bleak anyway. It's a little bit like, it could be worse. There could be zombies infected by mushrooms trying to kill you.
Yes, yeah.
Have a basement full of tuna.
Yeah.
When we do get the zombies, we'll just end up with films about 9-to-5 office jobs.
Has to be said, the zombies... Yeah, zombies doesn't worry me. I don't think there's going to be zombies.
No.
Do you think the next thing is AI? They say that's going to destroy the world. And obviously the woods we're in now have been generated by computer. It's what we're actually looking at is a magnificent car park.
Yeah, well, you say that, but is the universe just a three-dimensional hologram of some kind of two-dimensional quantum plane? It's quite deep for Dave, isn't it?
That's a lot of words. You just put one after another there.
I just signed up to this to learn how to light a fire with sticks, to be honest.
If you can light a fire with sticks by the end of the week, I'll give you an extra badge.
Oi, oi, did you hear
Yeah,
that, Chris?
absolutely.
I mean, it's not going to happen, but
I mean,
yeah.
technically matches are sticks, so I think we can do
No,
this.
not those sticks, not sticks with
Oh,
phosphorus.
so now there's
adhering.
caveats to the.
Now there's
the wager.
caveats. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what do you mean, David? AI is going to destroy that? Do you mean in the way that it's going to take people's jobs and turn everybody against each other, or in the fact that it will actually decide to end humanity itself because we are deemed to be a parasite on the earth?
Well, either really. I mean, or both.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
It's not custard and ice cream
I'm
he's
not-
asking about.
I'm not worried about the first one because that's sort of already happened.
Yeah.
Relentlessly, technological advance has meant that the jobs people had disappeared.
Yeah.
And society is kind of coped. And you can't start saying, don't invent a washing machine or, you know, there's fewer jobs
Yeah.
washing clothes. You know, the Luddites would say that.
Mm-hmm.
But most people are on team, OK, let's have labour-saving technology and find other things to do.
No, you need Calgon, don't you? People need to make that because washing machines live longer with it.
Well, yeah. But then it may be
Other
when...
limescale removers are available.
When a machine makes Calgon,
Yeah.
then that's all right as well.
See, people say, like, will AI decide that we are not worthy to have life and kill us all? But, like, put an off switch on it. Why can't you just turn it off?
That'd be, I mean, if I was an AI robot, that'd be the first thing I'd eliminate as part of my
How?
intelligence. I'd just sort of say,
I mean, but if we're building it, just put an off switch on it.
I think that I don't know, but I think that it's more complicated than that.
Okay.
I
how?
think. You see, I don't. I mean, in some ways, we're revealing the fact that to have this discussion, we need more informed input from other people.
we need some intellect on the firm, and that's what
Yeah.
you're
I mean,
saying.
the
No,
internet is
not
humongous,
yeah.
but I bet you can just turn it off.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you? I mean, because someone's going to want to keep it on. That's the answer. When the robot, it's not they're going to be robots, is it? It's going to be.
But they'd be nothing without satellites.
But
Just turn them off.
it's not, I mean, the washing machine, yeah, saved labour, but the point of AI is creative. The first AI novel has been published. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. What's it about?
It's a biography. Autobiography. It's an autobiography about being an AI.
Well, I've read the Paris Hilton autobiography, and I'd wager it's better than that.
Yeah.
But the, I don't know.
But that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's. So I mean,
You
will,
could
they,
type-
will they be able to do write jokes better than comedians, and animate a character that basically looks? I mean, they could do anyone. It doesn't have to be. All stand-up could be delivered by Cary Grant. That would be better than the likes of us, wouldn't it? It's all Cary Grant. He looks nicer than anyone.
But
Wow.
apparently you could type into GPT, write me a joke, or
Yeah.
ask me a question in the style of David Mitchell. You can do that.
We can type it in, but what do they come out with?
Probably something like that, what you just said.
Well, yeah, that is where I get most of my stuff from. But no, you could. Yes, can you imagine Cary? Who's your favourite stand-up comedian?
Chris McCausland.
Yeah.
Really? Genuinely? I wouldn't.
I say Laura.
Yeah.
Laura.
Okay. Apart from each other, who's your favourite stand-up comedian? It could be someone dead.
Favourite stand-up comedian? Norm Macdonald.
Right.
He's
If we're
very
gonna
good.
get to the dead.
And so, any flaws in him?
Yeah, he's dead.
That doesn't matter. The AI can.
The AI can recreate
Yeah, first,
him.
they can recreate him,
Yeah.
and he just new material
Yeah.
generated for him forever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
any flaws at all,
Not
they can
always on the
correct
right
it.
side of PC, perhaps,
Okay,
on
they can
certain
make him a
language
bit more
choices.
PC, but might he have been taller?
No, he's
Yeah.
perfect.
Would you like him to have dragon's wings?
Yeah.
Well, no.
Would you
you're
like
talking.
him? Would you like him to be able to roller skate incredibly impressively while he does his stuff, or would that distract from it? Similarly, the great roller skating stand-ups, you could have them not roller skating because obviously it detracts from the material. Yeah.
But this is the point of the doomsday prepping. Our doomsday, AI is writing our jokes, we lose our job, we're in the forest, mate.
Yeah, we wouldn't know till we returned home. I mean, I use ChatGPT at home and it talks to me more than my wife does. So
I've never used it.
No.
Is it take a note? Is it sort of
I
send this
I
email?
got sent a script that was 90 minutes long
Yes.
and asked to read for a part in it. And I fed the whole thing into ChatGPT and asked it to summarise what the story was and tell me how many lines my character had, and it did it in 2 seconds.
Oh, sign me up to that.
And was it correct?
I said, does the part of Tom have any significance to the story? And they said, no, Tom is an insequential character. And I said, I can't, I'll give 6 days to this.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is terrifying. Well, thank you for this walk.
Thank you.
It appears that next year's show we won't be required for.
No.
But
Artificial Davids.
If you enjoyed that buffoonery, please share the data of your approval in the hope that we can monetize it. Give it a like, a subscribe, and a comment. Doesn't that feel nice?